Good morning. Nevertheless, thy saints had a very great light. Thou gave them a burning pillar of fire, both to be a guide of the unknown journey, and a harmless sun to entertain them honorably. The Egyptians were worthy to be deprived of light and imprisoned in darkness. When they had determined to slay the babes of the saints, one child being cast forth and saved, to reprove them, thou took away the multitudes of their children, and destroyed them all in a mighty water. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and the destruction of the enemies. For wherewith thou did punish our adversaries, by the same thou did glorify us when thou had called. For the righteous children of good men did sacrifice secretly. But on the other side they sounded an ill, according cry of the enemies, and a lamentable noise was carried abroad for children that were born. All Egyptians suffered, so they altogether had too many dead with one kind of death. There were not enough to bury them, for in one moment the noblest offspring were also destroyed. Upon the destruction of the firstborn, they acknowledged these people to be the children of God. The tasting of death touched the righteous also, and there was a destruction of the multitude in the wilderness. The blameless man stood forth to defend them, bringing the shield of his proper ministry, even prayer and propitiation of incense, set himself against the wrath. So he overcame the destroyer, not with strength of body, nor force of arms, but with a word, subdued him that punished, proclaiming the oaths and covenants God made with their fathers. Standing in the middle of the dead and the living, he stayed the wrath. For in the long garment was the whole world, in the 4 rows of the stone was the glory of the Father's graving, and the majesty upon the diadem on his head. Unto this the destroyer gave place, and these the people fear, for it was enough that they only tasted of the wrath. Amen. And I will put some references from this book of wisdom, chapter 18, so you can see in the Old Testament what he was talking about. I love you guys. You have a blessed Tuesday morning.